Anti-union Starbucks lawyers have missed an important deadline in upstate New York when it comes to filing for a dispute against the union. This is from TheVerge.com by Alice Newcomb Beale. There's been an interesting development in the ongoing unionization efforts of Starbucks baristas in upstate New York to join Starbucks Workers United. The legal team hired by the coffee chain to upset the organization of its workers experienced something of a hiccup thanks to an unfortunate, or fortunate depending on your point of view, software malfunction on February 11th, according to a report on HuffPost.com by Dave Jamieson. The firm, Littler Mendelson, who has been representing Starbucks' anti-union efforts, failed to submit its dispute with the National Labor Relations Board on time due to an untimely crash in the firm's Microsoft Outlook. The dispute, called a statement of position, was aimed at stalling the organizational voting of several upstate New York stores. The dispute stated that holding elections for individual stores would be inappropriate and should instead tally votes on a regional basis. In order to be considered valid, this paperwork needed to be submitted to the NLRB by noon on February 11th, but didn't find its way to the appropriate inbox until 12:08 p.m. In a filing made by Alan I. Model, a lawyer for Littler Mendelson, he explained the firm's position by stating that the included files were too large and caused Outlook to crash. This argument was countered later in a filing by Ian Hayes, a labor lawyer employed by Workers United, which stated that Starbucks shouldn't be able to present its case due to the missed deadline. The regional director of the NLRB, Linda M. Leslie, ultimately sided with the union in this regard, stating in an order that, having carefully considered the matter, I find that the employer's failure to timely serve its statement of position precludes it from litigating any of the issues raised in the untimely submission. If the delaying statement had been submitted on time and found in favor of Starbucks, it could have potentially delayed efforts by several weeks. These delaying actions are among many union-busting tactics and give companies more time to persuade employees to vote against the formation of a union. While some stores have already managed to unionize, for others the fight continues in part to the increasing pressure of anti-union campaigns put in place by Starbucks. If the store votes for a union, it will join the ranks of two other stores in Buffalo that organized last year and will become part of a growing effort to improve the representation of employee interests with Starbucks. So there you have it. The lawyers for Starbucks really messed up there. I think, it's not going to be the last effort that Starbucks is going to put to try to stop this unionization from happening, but it's definitely, putting a damper in their plans.